Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. And today I'm over here at the BoardWalk Hotel and I'm just here to sort of check it out. Now this is over in Disney World. It's one of the Epcot area resorts. And it's one of those places where there's like a lot of stuff outside as well. And I wanted to also see how it's decorated for the holidays. So I just wanted to get a sense of the vibe of this hotel. So come join me. And it says, welcome to Disney's BoardWalk. So the theme of the boardwalk is sort of turn of the century Coney Island. Sort of the Coney Island of yesteryear that never was but always will be. So this is the lobby of the BoardWalk Hotel. They have the Christmas tree set up and they have a gingerbread display. So this is the Christmas tree set up in the boardwalk. There are two of them and they are sort of framing where the gingerbread setup is. But let's take a closer look here. Okay, so we have like popcorn ball, an old school carousel horse. And we have little Santa and a candy cane. Oh, I love it. So many little details. Then they do have sort of a meet and greet with the pastry chef who designed the gingerbread. And this is the gingerbread that's on display, so let's get sort of an overview, and I'll give you some details about it. And here is the fact chart for this gingerbread house. 84 pounds of whole rye flour, 184 pounds of light rye flour, 170 pounds of bread flour, 168 eggs, 142 pounds of granulated sugar with 42 pounds of powdered sugar, honey, like, oh my gosh, look at all of this. And it says it took 210 hours of decorating by the bakery elves. That is a lot of work. So now let's appreciate all that work. So it's designed to look like one of the boardwalk shops that's right outside. The Boardwalk Deli is outside on the boardwalk. And then you could see up in the windows, you have Donald in the right window and Daisy in the left window. And I'm not sure if it almost looks like cuckoo clock doors. It looks like they open, but I'm not here on the hour, so I don't know if I'm going to see anything happen there or not. But there is a clock above it, which is making me think it's like a cuckoo clock. And then you see the Boardwalk Deli. And Goofy looks like he is in there and very excited. He's got his arms up like in celebration. And all the lights are flickering. So maybe it's not celebration and maybe Goofy is causing some chaos. I don't know. And then on this side, you have Mickey and Minnie inside and they're baking all of the treats. They have little trays of croissants and gingerbread men and cupcakes, and it looks like moon pies and also like maybe cinnamon rolls. They are hard at work and they are baking up a storm in there. Oh my goodness. And then look at these little Christmas trees that are right out front and they're made out of icing. And they have like a baguette and a bagel and cheese and a carving board and a sandwich. They have all sorts of noms on there. And then if we look upstairs, look who's in the window. We have Pluto in that window, and there's a cat. And I don't know, maybe Figaro, maybe Dinah, like from the Aristocats. I don't know, but there is a cat in that window. But Pluto's up there too, and he's got a bone, so he's happy. And then we come over on the side here, and there's a Mickey wreath. And it says, the Boardwalk Happy Holidays. While we were looking at all of that, did you see any hidden Mickeys? Time to start looking. So, I mean, the wreaths are Mickey shaped, but I don't know if I'd call it a hidden Mickey because it's more obvious. I'd call that an obvious Mickey. However, if we go around the top and look by the windows and the trim at the roof, look at those peppermints. Look at that. Those are hidden Mickeys. And then look at this clock. Look at the in-between numbers, right? So you have the 12, 3, 6, and 9. But in between those numbers, we got some hidden Mickeys over there. But there are just so many details, and I really love that. I love all the work and attention to detail. Like, besides the hidden Mickeys, like that kitchen. The trays and trays and trays of little noms that Mickey and Minnie made. That's a lot of thought and planning and detail. So now let's take a look around this lobby and get a sense of this vibe. Look at this, we have the garland up top. We got our trees. Look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all, look up top here. Do you know who that is? That is Lucy the elephant. I have been to the real Lucy the elephant. So Lucy the elephant lives in Margate, New Jersey, and it was originally located in Coney Island. And then like it started getting worn and it was like going into disrepair. And then like some wealthy philanthropist was like did a restoration project, uprooted Lucy, moved Lucy to Margate. Why Margate? I don't know. But they moved Lucy to Margate and restored Lucy. And you can actually go and visit Lucy the elephant, and you can go inside of Lucy, and it's a really cool experience. So if you're ever in Margate, not too far from Atlantic City or Ocean City Beach, Lucy's over there. There are also these creepy yet interesting chairs over here. It has counterpart over here. There's got to be a story behind these. I just don't know it. But they're guarding the lovely fire. There's also this incredible chandelier of these. I think they're, is that a hippocampus when it's like half like fish, half horse? And they're all up there. And then right below them is this old antique looking carousel on display. I had two options to go left or right, so I'm going right, and it said that there's a lounge, game room, and radio show broadcast from the 30s and 40s if I go this way. Wow, look at this art. This painting is spectacular. It's like the boardwalk at night. Oh, I love it. I love it. There's a little lounge area over here, but there are some people sitting, so I'm gonna leave them be, but there, just so you know, there is a little lounge up here. Look how cool this piece of furniture is with the artwork of the old school carnival attractions. Wow, I love that. I love, like, if I could like afford to like refurnish my, I would like furnish my place with that, with all the carnival attractions painted on it. That's beautiful. They also have one of these old-timey like video flipper things. So it's a mutoscope, and this is called the Cat in the Bag, and this is a mutoscope, and it's got this crank that you turn, and you can see the video. Look at that. So he's like hitting the punching bag, but then it fell and it ran away. And I was chasing it. Oh, it's gonna go in the tree. But then a creature came out the tree. And he's taking it, he's swapping it. He's swapping it. There's some mischief going on. There is definitely some mischief going on here. It was a beehive. He swapped it for a beehive. Those things are so cool. They're like throwbacks to the old school like penny arcades. And they used to like have these like flip book animations, and like for a penny you could watch a story. These are really, really awesome. I love this. So I came back, I'm gonna start making my way in the other direction, but I noticed that they have like activities listed. So they have like family wellness activities, they have poolside and a community hall activities. You could do tie-dye. Look at this, they have a whole bunch of different activities that you could do at the resort. That is pretty cool. So if you have like a resort day or you have some downtime, they have activities for you. There's also Carousel Coffee, which is just a little coffee shop, and they have some grab and go items. So I think now I'm gonna take us outside and we'll check out what they have on the actual boardwalk. So I came outside and I just turned to the left and it says to the boardwalk, showplace of the shore. So let's do it. Then right when you walk out, there's this tree in this plaza area, and it's got like almost a candy cane motif with the red and white. Look at how pretty it is. Oh, there's a little choo-choo train. And just so you have a sense, it's like right in the middle of all the rooms. So there are rooms that overlook it. It's out facing like by the lake over there. It's a really, really pretty tree with the red and white. And it's on this like big open lawn. So there are some benches, but you could also just come and sit and walk around over here. It's a relaxed kind of vibe right there. So the boardwalk goes both left and right. I'm gonna go left first and backtrack. So all the way at the far end of the boardwalk, closest to the Swan and Dolphin, you have two evening activity locations. You have over here the Atlantic Dance Hall, where they have a DJ and they have dancing, and it's like a little club. And then over here, you have Jelly Rolls, which is a piano bar. Now, I have never been to either one of these, and that is because I've tried to go, and every time that I've been able to make it over here, they weren't open. And I don't know if that's the season that I went or the day of the week. Like I could see on Atlantic Dance Hall, it says that it's open Thursday through Sunday. But if you're here on a vacation, you might be here on a weekday. So you just have to sort of keep in mind that their hours are not every single night. So you do want to check in advance. But these are two options outside of Disney Springs for evening entertainment. So now I'm gonna walk back and we're gonna explore the rest of the shops and entertainment on the boardwalk. And there are some rooms over here with little balconies, and they overlook not only the boardwalk area, but they're overlooking the lake with a view of the Yacht and Beach Club. They're also pointing towards Epcot. You can kind of see Spaceship Earth in the background, which means they may even have a fireworks view, depending on how high up the fireworks launch. And over here we have two different shops. We have Thimbles and Threads, and then the next shop down is called the Screen Door. But we're gonna go inside and check it out, because I think this is like the gift shop for this hotel. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all, this Dumbo. Oh, he's so soft in his little trunk. And his floppy Dumbo ears. This is also why I pack light, so I don't impulse buy Dumbos that won't fit my luggage. So if you don't want to impulse buy on your trip, pack tight and small luggage, because then you can't bring it home with you. I want that Dumbo. Oh my god, he's cute. He's so
As opposed to saying
so cute, so soft.
What does this smell again?
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. Not getting the Dumbo. Put the Dumbo back. Just looking around. We got a press penny machine here. And we have the boardwalk themed merchandise right here. So they have this great tote bag. This would be like a wonderful beach bag. It's got this sort of like weaving kind of bottom to it, because that'll expand open. And it's got the stripes on it. And then they have their ears. And then the back of the ears do say the boardwalk.
I used to work small world at Disneyland, so
And this is a magnet. Look at that. And they have their own water bottles and also covered cups and lounge flies. Oh, look at this. Look at this mug. So it's the boardwalk showplace of the shore, but look at the style of this with this silver. Oh, it's not dishwasher or microwave safe. I love the style of this, though. This is really nice. They also have beach towels as well as t-shirts. So those two shops were in fact connected to each other, so I walked through both of them. And now I'm back outside and we're continuing on. They also have surreys that you could rent, and you could ride these along the boardwalk and do the loop. They look like they have six-person surreys as well as 4-person surreys. Oh, they also have 2-person surreys. Those 2-person ones actually look like 2 adults and like possibly children in the front basket that can't pedal. I'm not quite sure, but that's what it looked like to me, just from my observation. Then on this end is where we have a lot more restaurant and dining options. So it starts out with the Flying Fish, which this is around breakfast time, so they're not open yet. We're sort of on the cusp of breakfast and lunch. But they have different things. They have like a lot of pasta and seafood. So I'm seeing like sea bass and seafood pasta and scallops. And they also have a New York strip steak and salmon and chicken. A lot of different options. A little on the pricey side. The entree prices are around $40 to $50 on average. But if you're not looking for something quite so fancy, right across the way is Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs. One thing Disney is really good at, something for everyone. Then they have the Abracadabar, which is a magic-themed bar. And then they have an Italian restaurant over here. They have brick oven pizzas, gnocchi, lots of delicious sound and food. Got a pizza window. Now over here is the BoardWalk Deli. And if you remember the gingerbread house, this is exactly what it was themed after, the BoardWalk Deli. So it looks like they're advertising some breakfast sandwiches. And then they also have for lunch and dinner, they have classic deli sandwiches. It looks like a pastrami sandwich that they're advertising. Then there's also the BoardWalk ice cream shop. And then right next to the ice cream shop, this place is brand new, like just open. It's called Cake Bake. There's a bakery side and a restaurant side. Now, Cake Bake came onto people's radar pretty early when they opened because it was a bit pricey and people were noticing it. So my understanding is they retooled the menu a little bit. But I did not do a deep dive into that issue when it happened. So that's just the rumor that I heard. So here is their menu, and I'll let you decide for yourself. So if we're looking at like the brunch menu, they have a French toast for $18.99, Pixie Feti pancakes $16.99. They have a croque monsieur for $26.99, a croque madame for $28.99. Chicken salad croissant, $26.99. They have a fruit plate for $18.99. Let's see what else is going on here. Crab cake eggs Benedict, $26.99, or a classic eggs Benedict for $19.99. Those are just some of the breakfast and brunch options here. Just trying to give some of the actual menu and menu pricing. I'm going over to look at the bakery menu now. So here is the bakery menu, and it's got different cakes. So it looks like the different cake prices are generally $22.99 or $24.99. And it doesn't really say how much cake that is, if it's just like a big slice of cake, or I'm not sure what you get for that price. The flavors look really good. There's like a mint chocolate chip cake, a birthday feti cake, a red velvet, raspberry champagne, pumpkin spice cinnamon roll cake, pumpkin and chocolate. And with that, we have reached the end of the boardwalk. We're at the other side. So you can see like Atlantic Dance Hall is over there, jelly rolls. We just walked all of that all around. And here we are. So I guess with that, I am done at the boardwalk. So thank you for coming and exploring with me. And I hope to see you all real soon. And until next time, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.